Nothing unusual, nothing strange, close to nothing at all. It's the same old scenarios, the same old rain, and there's no explosions here. Something unusual, something strange, come from nothing at all. I saw a spaceship fly by your window. Did you see it disappear? Amie, come sit on my wall and read me a story of old. Tell it like you still believe at the end of the century brings a change for you and me. Nothing unusual, nothing's changed, just a little older, that's all. Well, you know when you found it, there's something I've learned. 'Cause you feel it when they take it away. Well, hey, 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 something unusual, something's changed, that come from nothing at all. I'm not a miracle and you're not a saint, you're just another soldier on the road to nowhere. And Amie, come sit on my wall. Yeah, read me a story of old and tell it like you still believe that the end of a century brings a change for you and me. And Amie, come sit on my wall, read me the story of old, tell it like you still believe at the end of the century brings a change for you and me.
That tune is called Amie, and it's on the album O. And that's Damien Rice here at WFUV. I'm Darren DeVivo with you. When you returned from Tuscany and went back to Ireland, did you immediately start writing some of the songs that we hear on this album, or was there still a period of time before these tunes appeared?
Some of the songs on the record I'd already written. O is like a collection of songs that are sort of about the same story, but they come from different times. Like Eskimo, I think I wrote in 1996. Probably the last song that I wrote that actually went on the album was maybe Cheers, Darling, or something. No, Prague, I think. Oh God, I can't remember. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So they come from. They sort of spread over a couple of years in terms of when I wrote them, and then the next record is kind of the same. It's like it's again some of the songs are about the same stories, but just when those stories kind of get pushed to the edge and sort of pushed over, then you get instead of being melancholic or sort of looking back on things with a sense of nostalgia, you just get aggressive and bitter and sour and stuff, and that's what the next record is. Kind of, it's just more aggressive and more. But like that, and the reason for that is rather than making an album of songs that I'd written at the time, I wanted it to be a record that was of a particular mood, so that when you're in a certain mood, you put on this record. When you're in the mood, you put on that one. That's the way I play records anyway. When I'm in the mood for Leonard Cohen, I stick on Leonard Cohen, as opposed to now 52 or something, because there's just so many themes going on there. It's just a bit of a mix. I like to put things on when I'm in a certain mood, and that's the kind of record I wanted to create.
See, it's interesting to hear you talk about the next one, because to our ears, this is new still. Oh,
right.
But meanwhile, I mean, for I guess for you and for your fans overseas, it's been a couple of years, at least year or two, that they've been listening to it. Have you actually started working on the next album, or is it all very much still on paper and in your mind?
No, some of the songs are already recorded.
They've recorded already?
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 or 3 songs that are recorded while recording O. And before O was even finished, these songs were finished. And I kind of had a feeling they were going to be on the next record and not this one, but just because of the way O was turning out,
Tell me about naming the album O.
Mm-hmm.
What was your thought process behind titling the album?
It wasn't a thought process, it just happened. I was just on a bike, cycling or walking or something. I can't even remember, but I was doing something where you're not thinking, and it just popped into my head. Because we had sat down and, the usual, got out a piece of paper and scribbled down 50 million billion titles, and none of them were really clicking. And then just one day, on the bike, I was just happened to pop out, and I really liked it,
Yeah. Oh. There's the title of my album.
Yeah.
Damien Rice is here, and Lisa Hannigan singing, Vivienne Long cello. Can you play one more?
Sure, yeah. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay. Well, this is just to give you a taste. This is my newest song so far. And it's going to be on I reckon it's probably going to be on the next record. I don't know, but we'll wait and see. It's called The Blower's Daughter Part 2. This has got to die. This has got to stop. This has got to lie down. Someone else on top. Well, you can keep me pinned. It's easier to tease. You can't paint an elephant, or quite as good as she. And she may cry like a baby, and she may drive me crazy, 'cause I why'd you have to lie? I take it I'm your crutch, the pillow in your pillowcase. It's easier to touch, and then you think you've sinned, so you fall upon your knees. You're living in your picture, still forget the breeze, and she may rise if I sing you down, and she may this has got to die. So this has got to stop. This has got to lie down. Someone else on top.
A new song from Damien Rice here on WFUV. Damien, thanks so much for stopping by this afternoon.
Oh, thank you, and thank you guys, because it's amazing actually. When we were traveling around the States the last time, the number of people that just said, "Oh, I heard on WFUV," even around like in inland or whatever. What do you call when you go in? Like. Is that called the Midwest or something? No.
Out west, Midwest, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
West Coast. Or
even like we on the last tour, we were walking around the two most common places people had heard us were KCRW and WFUV, and just going on and on about it. And I was like, wow. So thank you guys.